Well, the adorable little girl in this picture here with her thumbs up is only 4 years old, but already she has endured more than most. Last summer, doctors discovered she had stage 4 cancer and gave her just a 1 in 3 chance of surviving. Since then, she's had 6 rounds of chemo, surgery on tumors, a stem cell transplant, radiation, and antibody treatment. It's a good thing Cora has such a great family and lots of friends. Her grandmother is here with us now. Her name is Pat Corral, and we've had you on the show before talking about other things, but this is a little bit more personal, so yes. I appreciate you joining us and talking about this.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We're wearing some gold ribbons, and in the month of September, people will see gold and yellow ribbons because this is the month for childhood cancer, right?
Yes, it has been declared. September is the National Awareness Month for Childhood Cancer, so our campaign is Going Gold for September and gold ribbons. We're trying to get this campaign to recognize and acknowledge childhood cancer, and just like breast cancer and pink ribbons is taken off and everybody you ask knows what a pink ribbon means. We're trying to get the same recognition for childhood cancer.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because we had a young guest on our show. You probably know the I Back Jack campaign, and his sister Annie, twin sister, was here talking about it. And I hope that by getting the word out there, one day gold will be equal to pink in terms of awareness about what it means.
Someday it will. That's why we're doing this. We know that that is something we can accomplish.
Yeah, I hope it's sooner rather than later. But let's talk about when childhood cancer became personal for you. It was actually last summer in August, right?
August of 2012, our beautiful 3-year-old granddaughter Cora was diagnosed, as you said, with stage 4 neuroblastoma. It's a very aggressive childhood cancer, and she was given a 30% chance of survival. She's been through a really, really hard year. She's still in treatment, as you mentioned. She's gone through 6 months of chemo, surgery, a stem cell transplant, radiation, and antibody treatment, and right now she's going through immunotherapy, and she has 2 more months to finish her protocol, and she's just amazing.
Well, yeah, I told you it's a good thing she was born in April and she's a Taurus because she's got to be a fighter.
She is a fighter.
To go through that much, I mean, you know this, Pat, most of us don't go through that as adults in an entire lifetime.
Yes.
And she's already experienced so much. I mean, during the commercial break, I said, does she have time to see friends or does she go to preschool? The reality is that she's in the hospital so much that really even just seeing her cousins, you said, was huge. But she really, all of her time is spent trying to get well and having these harsh treatments.
The treatments are, I mean, I was shocked that in today's world that kids have to go through these harsh treatment protocols. It's terrible to see, and something that you just don't want any other family to have to experience. You want no child to have to go through this and no family to have to go through this. So that's why we're here, to bring awareness to this. And really it's because of Cora that we found our strength, courage, and hope to fight, because she's fighting so hard that we certainly can't quit. So we're going to make sure we fight for her and every child going through this.
Well, and you asked 15 of your closest friends to all walk this month 10 miles all together, not all at once, but cumulative 10 miles as a way to raise money. You asked them each to pledge $100.
Right.
And you did this as part of this awareness for September.
I wanted to commit to doing something myself on a personal level, so I found Alex's lemonade stand online, and so I formed a team of 15 close friends and asked them to commit to walking or running 10 miles during the whole month of September. They didn't need to do it one day or during 1 week. They had the whole month, track their own miles, and each raise $100. So 15 people, $1,500.
That's wonderful. The girl that you mentioned, Alex Scott, also had neuroblastoma. Unfortunately, she lost her battle with cancer in 2004. But what's incredible is that she started out with a lemonade stand, raised more than $1 million before her death, and now, just because of the Alex lemonade stand, there's been $60 million raised for research.
$60 million. One little girl, one foundation, and that's what we need to do. We need to find people willing to do these walks, participate and donate, so we can change the outcome of these shockingly harsh facts, and I know you have some of those facts here today.
Yep.
If I can make one other statement about Alex's lemonade stand.
Of course.
Equitable Bank is generously accepting donations, so anybody could walk in to any Equitable Bank or drive through the branch, not physically drive through the branch, but the drive-through at the branch, and buy a lemon. It's not a real lemon, it's a paper lemon, and put their name on it or their child's name on it or grandchild, and we're hanging them on a lemon wall in all the branches.
That is fantastic that they've joined you in that. So I'm going to share the information because as you mentioned, it's the first ever global walk, which is amazing, and it's wonderful that finally we're getting closer to raising awareness. So careforcora.com is her website where you can find out more about your efforts and specifically about Cora. Now the lemonade stand movement that we mentioned, you can find out more by going to Alex's, there's an S at the end of that, lemonade.org. You can search Care for Cora when you go to that website. You also can donate at any Equitable Bank. They're doing the wonderful campaign and putting these lemons around the bank. And just one statistic I'm going to mention quickly, every school day 46 children are diagnosed with cancer. Thank you so much, Pat.
Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you sharing.